Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and it is currently December 7th, 2022. And this video is sort of different, but I am selling the building here. So I bought this building about 2 years ago, and I've used it as a place to hold my business, and I've had a couple pop-up shops. We're gonna take a look around here and kind of you see where I'm at physically with everything here. But as of this moment, it is listed for sale. So I don't know, hopefully it sells very quickly. I wanted to say real quick, I'm not quitting YouTube and I'm not quitting reselling. So let's get back to the video. You know, I'm just ready to move on. Now, if you're looking for a reason and all of this and more background, I do have a separate video that at this point would be posted by now. It's linked in the description. You can click on that. It'll take you to my personal YouTube channel where I plan to put other things that are non-reselling related. But for the sake of this channel, here we are at this building that I've shown in previous videos, and I recorded at the last two pop-up sales that I had where people came from all across the country. And so, yeah, we're currently in the hallway towards the back, but this is the front here. And it is very, very much so cleaned out a lot. So you can see all the shelves are empty. I've been working on that, but I have all of these shelves that I painted a while back ago whenever I was originally going to sell it. That was a whole separate thing, and that didn't work out. But this time things are really going to be happening, and it's going to be great. So we have all of these nice white shelves. These were green. I painted them white. It brightens it up so much. The flooring that I installed a couple of years ago, I love that. It really does wonders for it. And then Barb has her corner over here still. Barb, Winking Owl Antiques. Whenever I had the two pop-up sales, she had this corner here. Well, she still does. And it was full of items that she sold at the pop-up. Now, of course, she has a much smaller business than I do, and she has a full family with 4 kids. So it was always a much smaller side thing, hence the space. But I had the entire place full. It was just really awesome. That couch is for sale. I think somebody's gonna pick it up today, actually. And then I might end up putting that chair out front. As of right now, it is listed for sale. And I hope that it's just very quick and easy and everything. But I've done a lot of work here. And I've done a lot to document that on this channel as well. For instance, this window. I put that window in. It was originally it originally did look like this, but they had made it much smaller. They boxed it in, framed it in, and then put a tiny window in there. And it didn't let very much light in here at all. If you've been following this channel for a long time, you do probably remember how dark it was and how full of junk it was. I bought it full of stuff. Every one of these shelves had stuff in it. There was a full suite of furniture in this entire room, including that couch that's over there. Yeah, so it's much, much improved. And I also put a new roof on, lots of cosmetic updates. And then things as simple as putting exit signs in, that was required. And I know, all the little things that goes into it. But there is a for sale sign. I don't want to show it just for whatever reason, but there's a for sale sign. Let's take a look at the outside of the building. Here's the front here. It's very gray. I'll be so happy to get away from this. So here's the front of the building right here. White. I painted all of that white fresh, and then I did all of this blue painting. First had to power wash it, scrub it down, and then I painted that blue. I did put a fresh layer of rocks on here, but I just can't seem to get rid of the weeds. But I also expanded the rocks. It looked way better, and I just don't know. I need a professional. Well, not anymore. Somebody needs a professional to get rid of these weeds. But I had it. I think it ended originally like right here. I drew up markings, and then this guy came with the truck and did it. That window I put in because it did have a window air conditioner in it, so I put that in, made it back the way it's supposed to be. Everything was painted blue, except for the front and the back being white. I think it stands out really nicely. Water tower. Okay, let's go inside. Now the back I'll show you where basically where I'm at anyway. I don't really do much in the front because it's not heated or air conditioned in the front. It's just, I don't know actually how much it would be to have that done, but it's never really been something I needed to do. So we've got this side when you first walk in, and then if you go to the left, you've got this other main showroom side. Now the back is where I pretty much stay because it is where everything is and it's more comfortable back here. There's the kitchen and the bathroom and all of that. Now this hallway I had done up really nicely with things that people sent me, like things from like little Florida things, and I even have this mirror that I will be taking with me. This, oh, I love this cart so much. Now this cart actually came from my grandma's house. She was a beautician, and in the back of the house was an add-on where she had a shop, like a beauty shop, and this was in there, and I really enjoy it. So it's a nice little piece of furniture that I'll be taking with me, and I'm gonna have it as a coffee cart, but it's this white with the gold fleck for mica. So let's go over this way. Now this is a spare room, a bonus room. When I bought this place, they had a bedroom in there. So a complete bedroom. Now it's just been a storage room for me. It's really always just been extra space. I use it for boxes, and it's much more clean now than it had been. And then some other boxes for shipping, and also my shipping tape. And I've been selling shipping tape for a while now. And for the foreseeable future, I don't believe I'm going to be ordering any more of this tape. It takes a lot of money to invest in something like this. So, but here's what this tape looks like. You can find this tape on Etsy. I have an Etsy shop called Nifty Nostalgia. Flamingos and palm trees. Very telling. I love that. Thanks so much. Shop small. Those are on Nifty Nostalgia, separate Etsy shop. I'll have it linked in the description, along with that other video of Aaron and I talking. So there is another video that I put out recently of Aaron and I explaining the more personal side of everything and what's happening, whereas this is just gonna be, look here, we've got a business to sell. Well, not the business, the building. So now this is the main room I've been using for shipping. I've shown it before, but I've been doing a lot in organizing everything for my own mental clarity. So we've got post-it notes explaining what sales are what, and pretty much those are what's going to be sold in each of those sales for the Friday nights. And up top is stuff that hasn't been put in a sale yet, but that way I know kind of how far along I am and what I've got to sell. And the idea is that I am trying to sell bulky things as much as I can. I decided not to sell that. So it's a cruette set back there. Has like, it's metal, and I paid $40 for it, but it's just not going to be worth my time to deal with. And so I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, I'll take a loss on it, but it's way better just to move on and just do better in the future. So that's what I'm going to do. Most of those things will be sold in my next sale that I have planned. I'll be taking all of these shelves with me because, of course, I'm going to still be reselling. I'm taking, of course, those other 3 shelves as well, and that green cabinet. Now, the kitchen area has been, you know, cleaned. Cleaned, organized, simplified. I put in that mini split unit because I need an air conditioning, and there was none. It was all window units that were broken. And remember, the window units were like using up light. So that window was a window unit that's over there. And when I took the window unit out, there was no framing. It was all screwed up. So I had to recase it, and it looks much better now. So that was another little project. The but the furnace only comes in here and the intake is down there. I have that in front of it, but that's it. So that's all there was here. And so being just heat only, that's what that unit could do. I thought, well, that was kind of useless. So I put this one in that does both the heat and the cool for the mini split. This back here is where we currently do the live sales. There's also a workspace over here where, you know, somebody could do stuff. That's the other side of the kitchen over there. And I'll get rid of that couch. And this bathroom, I think I've shown this bathroom before, but it's flamingo-fied. So it's been really nice having this building for the last 2 years or so. It's really been great for me because I was able to get the reselling business and myself out of the house, have my own space for the freedom and ability to do kind of what I want to do. I had projects that I could work on. I showed you that, the flooring and everything. That was just, you know, something to work on and make better. And that was really exciting for me. I do enjoy that. So I had that, and now it's time to sell it. And I'm really excited for the future. I really am. And it's just gonna be so good. All right, it's time for a little update because I started this video saying I'm gonna sell the building and this, that, and the other. And here's the reality of it. It has sold. It is now January 20th, the time of this little update here. And the building has successfully, well, it hasn't closed yet, but I did get an offer and we went through everything and we're under contract. So we did it. We did it. Okay, so the shop, the building is now done. So there we go. I feel very happy about it. I'm ready to move on. It was a great time. It was a fun experience, of course, with it all, but that's came and went, you know, that whole experience, which is very nice. So with this, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.